What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh-so-amazing touch. I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, Season 5. You guys, we are back in the game. We got a lot to talk about. But before I start it up, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to some of my co-hosts today. We got my girl, Nia, in the building.
What's up? Got it.
I got it.
Listen,
Get Ready For a Podcast crew. We had a little conversation because I felt as though I was saying it right, but everybody in the room said I was saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I was saying Naya, and that's inappropriate, so I do apologize about that. Hillsborough County failed me a long time ago. Anyway, but else we got my boy Q back in the building, ready with big personality and ready to talk his.
It's gonna be censored, but I got you though. I'm here with it.
Censored. This ain't no family show.
All right.
Okay.
So don't stop me when I.
Okay. Have I ever?
Couple
Just
times.
use your Bayou voice today from the Alabama to the street of Newport, Louisiana. I don't know. Anyway, my boy Hollywood is back in the building.
Yo, you already know we here with it.
Listen, he not new to this. He not new to the game. My boy, I heard you got a show yourself, right?
No. So I have a mental health workshop that I'm doing. I got another one coming up. I don't want to do too much promo, but July 14th, definitely be something to look forward to for sure.
You want to talk about it just a little bit? Go ahead and just tell us about it. Give us the date and not tell us what it is.
Well, okay, so again, it's strictly for men right now at the point. I think that men definitely need a safe place and somewhere where they can actually start to create their healing process or continue that. And so this is something that basically I've been working on, and I finally brought it to life a few months ago, but I want to stay consistent. So I'm having my second round of this, like I say, in July. It's called Truth. That's an acronym. It stands for Try Really Understanding the Hurt. And I think that definitely holds a lot of power to it when you think about it. And so, hell yeah.
Where can people find out more information about this?
Like that.
Right now, it is on Eventbrite. It's going to be a free event. There will be food provided. Right now, I'm in the process of trying to get me another location. I may use the one that I used before. But yeah, I can definitely get more information on it, but it's definitely on Eventbrite right now.
Make it happen.
Yeah, hear me.
We're going to jump right into it. This episode is one of the favorite episodes of the Get Ready For It podcast. This is called Sincerely. These are letters, statements that have been written into the Get Ready For It podcast, or even letters that we have found on social media that I'm going to read these statements and we're going to talk about it. We're giving like our Dr. Phil opinions, advice and stuff like that. And we're going to give it to them straight, no chaser. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes,
let's
sir.
make it happen. The first one is, this is called The Stuff People Say on Social Media, Sincerely Edition. So I'm going to read the first letter here. I'm going to use my Dr. Seuss, I guess, 'cause that's a horrible author. Anyway, you guys, I just moved into my own place, and my mom lives with me, But my brother asked me for a key to my place. And I said, when I get a key to yours, you can get a key to mine. And he said no. So while I'm at work, his wife asked my mom for her key and made copies, and I'm hot right now. And they swear I'm tripping. Sincerely, Master Key.
That's what.
Go ahead, give me
Why?
what's going on with that?
Because for one, I want to know. I mean, I understand like shit happens to people. Your mom needs to come get a place to stay. That's fine. Okay, cool. But now like the roles have kind of reversed. Now you in my house, so you got to follow my rules. So it's like, why did you take it upon yourself to go ahead and not know? I'm not knowing if the mom knows or not. If that's what the intention of the mom, or the girlfriend, to the boyfriend. To her son. Mm-hmm. But it's just foul. Like, this is not your place of residence, like full time. I don't know what the terms are between mom and the daughter, but you don't do that.
So who do you feel is more to blame? The daughter, the son, the mom, or the boyfriend's girlfriend for taking the key and then making a mess of it? But what if the mom was in the dark though?
I say it's the girl. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie.
Explain why you feel it was the girl.
Unless it was her and the boy that concocted it together. Cause
had to. Ain't no way the
like,
girl was like,
hell, like,
give me your key. I'm finna make a copy of it. Nah, that man was like, hey, do me a favor, man. Go to my mama, bro. And
he probably knew his mama gonna give it to her.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's no way keys that to my place should be given out without prior approval. Especially if I'm the one that's on it. And if y'all are not on the deed, y'all don't have any authority at all to be getting copies of my key made at all.
What the hell are you doing?
I think everybody outside of the owner is at fault.
Right, because who paying the bills in the house?
That's yeah.
None of them.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know between the mom and the daughter. Like, is mom paying a little bit of rent? Is she helping pay the light bill? Like, how?
Even if she was, I probably still feel some type of way because I done told you
Right.
no already, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's an invasion of privacy.
Right.
My mama lives with me. I know that she is your mother as well, but that doesn't give you a right to say that you want to just walk into my home unannounced whenever you want to, eating my
Right.
food.
Right.
fact,
Because
yeah.
what was the intention of him having the key if she can't have a key to his place?
Right, because if his girlfriend asked for the key,
Right.
now the girlfriend and him got a key.
Right.
So now your girlfriend, who you're not even finna marry, got a key.
That's
Yeah,
real.
it's
That's
crazy.
real.
Listen, until I actually physically hand you the key, that
Right.
may be the only time you got a goddamn key. And if not, we're gonna have some problems. So pack your shit, get the fuck out. Everybody got.
I mean,
Get out.
that's what it all come down to.
There's a
Like,
button on here. Hold on.
that's disrespectful.
That's still kind of low. Oh,
That bit broke.
I don't work the equipment typically. Yes, I do. I'm lying. I just don't know what.
You need like them little tabs where they like
I do. This is not my equipment. I can't start putting tabs and stuff on this stuff. I'm gonna get
fill them
sued.
off.
Anyway, next letter that we're going to read, you guys. Hey, podcast crew. My husband just started a job 4 months ago, and he comes home telling me about his day. But he mentions this girl who he calls his work wife. I don't know if I should feel jealous or upset. He says it's an older woman, late 40s, so I don't know if I need to have anything to worry about. We're in our 20s. I don't know if I should feel some type of way. What should I do? Sincerely, can the real wife stand up?
I need my fellas to speak up on this.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You have lost your rabbit ass mind. Okay? What you mean? Work wife is supposed to just stay at job. Don't nobody supposed to know outside of the workplace. You feel me?
Okay, but
So
what
why
are the
would
benefits of your work wife at work?
have well,
Because she earned that title of work wife. What is she doing at work?
she's doing work wife duties. Maybe
What is that though?
Is she bringing you coffee in the morning?
Maybe so.
Is she
maybe so.
helping you get a higher position? Like, what is
Maybe
the
so.
what is
Maybe
the
when I'm
criteria?
at the house and I done gotten to argue with my wife, is she the person I vent to?
It's some underlying what she's saying or what she asking these questions.
I'm
Right.
just, but that's what I'm.
Because
That's
why?
she's
Because
giving me.
Because outside of everybody else, what did she do extra to get that title of work wife?
Maybe she supported me through the training process.
That's wild.
The
Yeah.
onboard.
What your wife at home doing? She not doing that?
Maybe not.
okay.
Listen, what's okay.
Okay.
Maybe I need help. Q, let's bounce to you. Let's get it up. Heat up me. Go.
Okay, you was right, but like not announcing it to. Oh yeah, I'm come home and say, oh I got to
So
work.
you believe
wife.
lying is the way to go. Bet. Keep going.
He's not trying to cause problems at home. That gonna cause problems at the
Yeah,
work.
like, I'm not
because
gonna just
the
walk-
wife gonna come.
I'm not
to
gonna walk in the room and be like,
workplace.
hey, you know I got a work wife now.
Because who is
No,
that?
you know I work.
Because
You know
she
a
did
girl
her
gonna look
work
at
wife
me.
pay some of these bills.
Now he did say she's an older woman, but we know that don't.
I mean,
don't
For-
I
40
mean,
ain't that
40
old.
ain't old now.
Right.
40,
Right.
That's when I read that. Like, you done lost your mind. 40.
40.
That's like fine wine.
That's
right
still
there.
that's prime time.
I know, right?
So
So you saying lie? Bet. Sound advice.
I'm just saying keep it at work.
So first off, I think that there has to be another level of respect for your relationship. I would 100% denounce, having a work wife. Y'all may be cool, right? And I think that there should be, no more than a coworker, because what tends to happen is feelings start to get involved and they get attached. Whether you wanted to or not, that's kind of like how the thing go, because now y'all laughing together, y'all sharing certain things, y'all texting throughout the day. Y'all really have a relationship at work. And then that's where things are really going to get cloudy, and then, it's really going to open up the door for some cheating down the line.
100% agree. I recently have a coworker who's kind of going through that same situation. So I'm not gonna put like all her business out there, but
Put a
Put
little
half
bit.
of it.
Yeah, put a little bit out
Put
there.
half of it.
Just
You gotta put no name on it. Don't put no label on it. Don't put no label on it.
It's gonna stay between us, just us.
So
It's wrong.
pretty much kind of that situation where her man was kind of dealing with someone like that.
Okay.
And it kind of disrupted their home. So it's like you have to put a certain level of boundaries in between all type of relationships, friendships, work relationships at home. Like there has to be a place for everyone to fit in.
Right.
And yes, it's cool to be close with your coworkers. It's cool to have that dynamic. Like you want to go to work and be around good people and have a good vibe, good energy. That's cool.
Yeah.
But you have to also remember like shit. Like I have this at home, am I willing to risk what I have at home for just the shit I have to do for 8 hours? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what really matters in that situation?
So you saying that you off the back, you ain't with it?
No. Cause I got a work husband. Oh yeah, he bring me coffee every day, breakfast. Yeah, I got a little kink in my neck. He over here,
toast,
getting it out.
Okay. So I believe the whole group has agreed that lying is the best policy. That's what I'm gathering.
Definitely not.
Nah.
You got like a mature side of the table.
That's
you got us. So like,
okay, so it's splitting down the middle.
Yeah,
We got the elevated side of it.
Okay. Check me out. Next one. So check me out. I have a good friend that has an ex that reached out to me because they wanted to talk. I guess since they could not get in contact with them, they decided to try to get in contact with me, one of their friends. So I did go over to their house and have a conversation. They exposed a lot of information that most likely my friend did not want me to know. I've been debating on if I should tell my friend that I had this conversation. They've been working really hard to remove this person completely out of their life, and I don't want to trigger them. Sincerely, what's the right direction? I'm gonna let my boy Hollywood take this one first, please.
So let me get this straight.
Right.
So someone was invited to a location,
Right.
and during this, interaction, they ended up learning some information that they normally wouldn't be,
privy to.
accompanied. Okay. Mm-hmm. I definitely think that they should let the person that they're closest to, as far as the one that invited them over, know what's being said.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have a true level of loyalty to that individual, they need to know what's being said behind their backs. What it also shows is that you really don't know who you really can trust, and so you really gotta vet the right people that you really want in your circle, and also learn to create more boundaries on the information that you're sharing with people around you.
I want to check. Can I just ask him a question real quick?
What's up?
So at the end part, the person said that the person is working on removing this person out of their life. Knowing that portion, right?
Okay.
Do you think they should still tell them the information?
Yeah, regardless to if you're what I consider I call it clipping wings,
Mm-hmm.
and basically eliminating people out of your life, I still think that you still owe that person a certain level of loyalty and due diligence, because y'all did share a certain level of intimacy at one point. And I'm not talking about from a sexual standpoint, but as far as the information that you've been sharing over the years, if they're considered your homeboy, your homegirl, your brother, your sister, I think you still owe them that, regardless to what you may be doing for your own self.
I'm going to piggyback off of loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there wouldn't be any information to come back and tell my thing is, why are you even going to the house?
Mm-hmm.
Why did, like, that right there is just fishy already. Nah. Like, the conversation, we could text, we could call. If it's really that dire that you cannot get to this specific person, what is really happening that you got me in your space where you're comfortable? Like, it's a setup for me, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Like, I wouldn't go over to your house. You could call me. Like, call me. I don't really want you to call me, honestly.
Like, it's not my business. Like, the state, let's keep it over there. Like, what, you telling me this information at your house, like, what is that going to do?
I think I do think people are human, and curiosity sometimes kills the cat a little bit. Sometimes you'd be like, I got something I want to tell you about somebody that you close with that may pique your interest on. Okay, what is this you trying to tell me that's so important that you feel like I need to know this right now?
Is it life or death?
But how do you find that out if you don't have the conversation though?
Well, I gotta be in person though.
What did you do to that person that you had to get blocked on every form of communication? That's no.
I'm just saying,
you gotta look at all angles, because I don't know.
You gotta look at the whole.
I ain't trust that situation.
Checkers. We gotta look around at everybody.
But I want to say, trust in that situation here is that you an adult, right?
Yeah, I feel
you know how your morals are. So if you had that conversation with them in their house, but you know how you get down, so why is it a problem?
I wouldn't go over there in the first place.
I'm just asking the question, right? You said that you feel like, but what would make you feel uncomfortable if you know how you operate yourself? You know that nothing can happen because that's not how you get down.
You don't know who's walking down the street. You don't know who there. You don't know who's taking pictures. Like just him be on the street walking up into the house. Period. It's like, okay, why are you here?
Like somebody in the
that
closet.
Can twist that.
I don't know. Like, I don't get that.
It's a setup.
Right.
You can call me.
Okay, that's
FaceTime.
Okay, that's
FaceTime. I got an iPhone. You can see my face still. If you want to see my face that bad, you can FaceTime me.
Right.
Okay, you guys, here we go. Another one. What's up, guys? I moved to Florida a couple years ago, and I originally did not like it, but now I consider Florida to be home. My dad lives in Texas, and that's where I was raised and born. My dad called me. He said he needs me to come home because he's getting older. He needs help. My dilemma is that I know that once I go back home, I'm probably never leaving, and I don't want to leave Florida. What do you guys think I should do? Sincerely, there's no place like home but hell.
Oh, okay. 'Cause what?
I would go on to TikTok and look up some reviews of old folks' homes. Yeah, Daddy, you got to go.
What? You go put him in the home?
Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming either.
Sheesh.
Can you
I gotta live my life.
Plot twist.
Can you elaborate for that with me a little bit more?
I think that a lot of times people move away from places that they used to call home because of situations that they know that they may be tempted to go back into. And if you know going back there is going to put you there for a long period of time, if it's not moving your dad where you are, if he's kind of one of those older people where they're stubborn, they don't want to move anywhere, well, then we both have a dilemma, and I'm going to have to put you in a home because I'm not going to, erase what I'm now establishing as far as a new chapter in my life.
You got to find it on TikTok, though?
I mean, TikTok got really good reviews. They got a lot of times way better than Google. So
okay,
that's just why I go with it.
Okay.
I'm big on family.
Yeah.
My thing is like, yes, I see the home. That's the last resort for me, like the last resort. But I feel like perspective change wise, okay, yes, this is the place where you used to be. You knew what it took for you to get out of there to get to where you are. Sometimes revisiting that past and that environment can also show you the growth that you have, put onto yourself going into your new environment. And with knowing that you should be able to control yourself, if there are triggers, there are certain things that, that you're not supposed to be getting into, you should have better control over yourself. But to be there for that person with that limited time, not knowing what time you have, could be tomorrow, later, I just think showing up and being there, you just have to just do your duty, I feel like, in that way.
Because you feel as though that's my father. They raised me. And I just got to be there. That's a tough situation,
that could be me too. Like,
Because who wants to go back to a place that they hate?
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me?
Well, but go with a goal. Go with goals and say, okay, this is my timeline. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm here to accomplish. And you put that pressure on yourself.
But I think health doesn't have a timeline on it. Because somebody can be like, oh, I'm sick, I'm on my last leg, and then they still around 20 years later. And it's like,
true.
Dang,
like,
I ended 20 years stuck here.
Right. And so now you had to look at
Iris.
Okay,
right, you think like, damn, I should have probably been in the house.
That's true. I see that. I see where you're coming from.
I mean, like she said, I'm big on family too, but I don't know about the house thing. Because I couldn't see myself putting my granny in no house. I just recently visited my granny. If anything, I wouldn't move back to Louisiana, I ain't gonna lie.
So
it's a lot.
It's not making any sense. Wait a minute. You say you're not gonna put it in a home, but you say you're moving back to the house. What's going on? What's the option there? Granny call you today, be like, I need you to pack it up and come on back to the bayous.
We gonna have to work it out when she come out with
crocodiles, and this what we finna do here.
Never mind. We just gonna bring Granny my way. But I just know, like, going back home every time.
So now you gonna force Granny to come that way.
She gonna have to.
She don't want to come that way.
She gonna have to.
Okay, so basically,
I ain't putting her in a home. I know that much.
Okay, but basically you agree with my man Hollywood saying besides the home part.
I ain't saying I'm putting her in a home.
He said they gotta work out. They gotta figure it out. They gotta put it on paper somewhere. And Granny gotta move a little bit. Is what he's trying to say.
Like once again, it's a very tough situation because it's a battle between your happiness and what you think morally that you're supposed to do. Me, I probably also would just stay at the house. I don't think I would want to go back to a place that I don't feel comfortable at. And I think any parent or any grandparent will have to understand that. Like, you got to get your shit. You got to move over here. Right. Yeah. And I can set it up where you have to. I can get power of attorney. You gonna have to get your ass over here anyway, regardless of the situation. Good. Okay, that's what we finna do. I'm finna get a lawyer. You gotta come, no matter what. Ain't no option. You coming anyway.
I'm just saying, if you already got stuff in motion over here, just bring them this way.
Next one. This is a quick one. Podcast crew, I got a question for you guys. How long do you wait to start posting your new boo thing? Sincerely, my boo. How long did you? Because I know you're a married woman with beautiful kids. How long did it take you until you start posting your man?
This is gonna surprise you because I don't post him.
Okay. Can I ask why?
I'm really big on. I remember before, like when I used to post him, like I post him more like on my Facebook because I feel like Facebook is more like my family, close friends, like they know me, and then versus to like my Instagram, like my social medias, like for all my content, that's just more like fan base, follow, whatever,
associates,
pretty much, or like just trying to get deals or whatever. People are very interested on the internet. Mm-hmm. Like as far as they'll try to friend him, they'll try to send stuff like just unnecessary issues for no reason. I'm not gonna say I don't ever post him here and there. You might see little snippets, but just to know that he's around. But I also don't let people know the narrative of the life that I create, because once you know too much, like what we're doing, where we're at, why we're there, like it's.
Does he post you?
Yeah. He does, but like he doesn't at the same time too.
Right.
But he doesn't post. He doesn't have like the Instagram, Snapchat, all that. Like he just has like his Facebook.
Okay.
So I think it just depends, like
on the vibe,
the relationship, like y'all standards, like what it is. Because some people just don't post at all. And then like I had one friend, she literally did not post until they were literally married. So I think it just depends on everyone's vibe.
Hollywood.
I think once you get to a certain place where things are official, y'all basically have been through y'all battles. Y'all been battle tested on your level of where y'all really want to be, the conversations where y'all see yourselves going. It kind of really depends on, I think, the man, because he's going to be 9 times out of 10 the one that makes the decision on when the relationship is official. Mm-hmm. The girl, she's basically going, or the woman, she's basically going to be following the lead of that man. And I think based on him, if he decides, okay, it's going to be 6 months, maybe it's going to be a year, we have a conversation, maybe we're going to get married. Whenever he makes that first move, I think that's when it's generally going to be the right time. I think for me, I don't know. I got a little woot de woot that I'm fucking with right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And, not the woot de woot.
And I don't know, shit going real good right now, and it's been a pretty long time before I felt the feeling that I'm feeling, and I don't know, maybe
got his finger on the trigger.
You hear me? And so it could be 2, it could be 3 months. Because before I decide to make that first appearance.
Do you guys have that conversation together? Like, do you say like, hey, like I think I'm ready to like post us publicly? Like, do you guys check in on that? Or
we haven't even got to that point, because I don't really post as often as far as the things that I do outside of like the restaurants and shit that I do right. periodically. But I'm pretty much a private person in general. So when I make that decision to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put her out there, then motherfuckers don't know what it is. But,
right.
Yeah.
So quick question. Sorry. So say Shawty come up to you, right? Y'all went on a date. Y'all have known each other for 3 weeks, and she say, "You need to post me, or else."
That's out of line.
What you doing?
That's way too.
3 weeks.
That's out of line.
That's way too.
3 weeks.
What are you doing?
I done gave you the snack cake 3 weeks. Post me. What you gonna do?
Do you even know my whole name?
See, those type of conversations, they become very uncomfortable for no reason. Because I don't think that should be an argument. We shouldn't be arguing over social media.
Social media is an illusion, so
for sure. And I think a lot of what we're doing on the inner workings of our relationship is what's more important, not what we post in. And I think that that's where we really get tied into a lot of foolishness when it comes to having conversations about social media in a relationship.
Right.
But if she put me like in a position where she giving me an ultimatum, you probably gonna be blocked and deleted.
Yeah, man. Like, no, we're not doing that. No, man.
So. You don't. How do you feel about the situation, Q? That you a man in the background. How you feeling?
Me? I ain't gonna lie. I never really posted anybody. I had like one person that posted, like, cause I was real serious about her. But like now, I'm just talking to people, so nobody get posted anytime soon. If you asking me.
Let me play devil's advocate for a little people, right? Some people feel as though, well, why are you not posting me, right? Why do you not want people to see that we together? You got something you hiding, something you doing in the dark that you want to come to the light?
Who you want to see us though?
The general public.
Why?
Those other men or females that you messing with.
We're not pleasing them though.
For everybody.
That's okay.
And then too, everybody don't want what's best for you.
We're not gonna act like everybody out here walking by the Lord and doing everything good, right?
Sure.
We got people out here living 3, 4, 6 family lives, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm saying that the question can come up that, okay, why are you not posting me if we have been together for like when you say 6 months or a year? Why can't I get a post? What you got to hide?
Is it a whoop-de-whoop or is it a girlfriend?
It could be. Let's put it in.
That's different. You gotta put them in categories.
Okay,
You have to put them in categories.
A girlfriend. It's been 6 months. Y'all been chilling. You been at her house every other night and stuff like that. Why are you not posting me? Because you out there messing with somebody else. You don't want somebody else to see what's going on.
I'm not gonna lie. You need longer than 6 months to know a person nowadays.
You really do.
You really do. Like,
you do.
No.
Shit, more than a year.
Yes.
Don't act like people don't hop in a relationship after 2 weeks.
That's ridiculous.
That doesn't make it
That's
right.
ridiculous.
That don't make
No,
it
that's-
conducive. Like it's not. No.
So it's taking you 4 years to hop in a relationship back then.
Back then, no. But
Okay,
I
hold on,
was not who I was back then.
Hey,
This is
people
now.
grow, man.
Let's put a little pressure on you. How long was the time frame?
I think it depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It depends on like
It's
what
been
it
a
is that
month.
y'all trying
It was a
to.
month, wasn't it? It was
So
a
what
month.
would you do? What would you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Me? Oh, you posted me the first day.
Oh nah. What's your sign?
You posted me, huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh,
You
wow.
are a
posted me the
Cancer.
first
You really
day.
are a
It
Cancer.
gives it.
You
It
posted me the
gives
first
it.
day.
There's no way.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
We're done. We're done after that.
Because I feel like you trying to show me out to somebody to make me.
I
make
need
you
people to
make
know
them
what
jealous.
time it is, so I need to know who else
After
you
a
talking
day
to.
though.
Who you trying to make jealous and send them after me?
Because they're gonna post that post and some dude gonna be on there be like, oh, I see that's you. Oh, really? So block him.
Nah,
that's the
they're
nigga
not
you
gonna
looking
put it
for.
under. They're gonna put it in the DM. Come on, they
Yeah,
gotta think. You gotta think.
discreet.
Nah,
You
people
gotta.
are bold like
They are, but nah.
Close
These
friends.
days, come on.
They want to post to the public page.
Nah, but with the whole posting thing, like I said, your relationship and what you're trying to achieve should never change by what I'm putting on social media.
There you go.
Exactly.
Especially if I'm taking you out in the daylight.
All right, hey, that way anybody can
you.
see. Yeah, that's real.
Not the daylight.
I mean, everybody can see it.
They like, that's real.
You want somebody to see you?
They gonna see you.
All right, next we're gonna move on to the hot topics. These are hot topics of today that we have formulated and put it in a sincerely letter. So I'm gonna start with the first one. My ex has been on social media saying that I did not support his comedian career. Since our breakup, he has went on to be successful, but he's painting a poor narrative about me to the world. I don't know if I should speak up or should just leave it alone. Sincerely fed up.
A guilty dog will always holler.
I give a little bit of nuance here. You know, the young lady went on social media and she started posting stuff and saying that all these videos and pictures you were taking when you were trying to come up was in my car. So she kept saying that this was in my car. You did this in my car. You was doing those videos in my car.
It sounds like she clout chasing right now.
Did you support me in your car?
Yeah, like, are you posting my videos? Since we talk about posting in relationships, right? Are you posting my skits? You know, are you promoting it? Or
How many
what
times
is
a day?
Is this one sided? Well, I got to ask you. Are you willingly posting me? You know what I mean? Are you promoting me like
Let's
that?
play devil advocate. He
Here we
was
go.
the he
Here we
was
go.
no he was the one that came out and was like, she didn't support me in our relationship, and her rebuttal to that was like, that's not true because you were doing all this stuff in my car that I was letting you use.
It's not. That's not
the
support.
same.
That's not
But
support.
is it not a level of support?
How?
What is it then?
How is
It's
it
my
support?
car. You doing your videos in my car, and the videos in your car that got you famous. And you go on, you do an interview, and you have the audacity to say that I didn't support you when you didn't have a job. Mind you, okay, a little more nuance. He didn't have a job.
Okay. What's your point?
But he was pursuing his career though. He was going out the way he
So
wanted.
that means
though.
that he can't have a job while pursuing his career? Hold
That
on,
man-
wait a minute.
that man was
now.
still working in and out of
what you
jobs,
mean? What do you
though.
mean? In and out of jobs, not a consistent job.
But he was going towards what he wanted though.
But does that mean the bills have to suffer because of that? Come on, talk
I
to me for a
understand
minute.
that, but at
'Cause
the
there's
same
a lot of
time,
people out
that's
there that are
support.
living in their dreams or working on their dreams or working 2 or 3 jobs.
Hello.
I understand that.
But are they doing it by themselves though? So because a lot of times if you're doing that solo, it's going to take that sacrifice to where you're going to have to be burnt out trying to still chase yourself. But if you got somebody that you're working, if that partner is with you saying, I love you regardless, that support is going to look completely different.
Get it out the mud.
How
You
long
get
is
what
that
I'm
supposed
saying?
to last, though?
It depends on the reality. So this is where
And you don't really love that person.
Bills ain't
You don't really love that
getting paid.
person.
So I get that, right? Love don't pay the bills, right? So it depends on the reality of the person and the conversations that y'all having. Does this person have potential? Are they good at it? Or are they chasing something that basically is a pipe dream? You got people that still out here want to be NFL basketball players, and there's no real true hope of them actually making it. But you do have people that have other, talent in arts to where you say, I can actually see if with the right commitment to it, which is what he had, which is where he's at today. And if she was going to rock with him and be there for him, if you're so focused on finances, which I think that's a big conversation and a big part of the relationship,
is.
you got to put that to the side and say, okay, I got you with whatever. Because now you will be reaping those benefits and not clout chasing and saying, well, see, you was in my car when you was da-da-da-da.
And you making it seem like it was a chore to you.
She wasn't really though.
But he said that she wasn't there at all. Question, is she not allowed to defend herself? When somebody is saying
if you
that
saying those particular words, then
he said he did. It was one of them Shannon interviews, so you know those been getting messy lately. And he said that my girlfriend who I was with,
talking about L'Oreal?
No.
Oh.
he said that she didn't support me. She kicked me out and sent me to my grandma's house, right? Mm-hmm. And she came out and defended herself and said that's not true, and this is why this is not true. She said that he couldn't keep a job. She was stuck paying all the bills, and when she eventually got tired of doing it after so many years, she said, "You got to go." Okay. So does that mean that she wasn't supporting him because she said that I'm done and I'm fed up?
She was fed up. She ain't want him no more.
Okay, so I'm
saying he still went on to chase his career.
You saying she was wrong?
I'm just saying, man. If she was gonna be by that man's side, she was supposed to be by that man's side.
Maybe the reason why I don't have empathy because
I guess
I
how long?
For me, for example,
I understand that too. But it's like if you really believe in that man, then you believe in it.
I believe you, but I also gotta see the work behind it. Like I gotta be more in love with not just potential. Like I gotta see you act. If you going it like getting it out the mud, like from start to finish. Okay, I'm gonna support you. Yeah, we gotta
because that's his, because that's his level of commitment.
Right
now, so okay, let's see. We got a weekly schedule, right? Mm-hmm. Say if this comedian, right, he's at this shit 5 days a week and he putting hours into this. Mm-hmm. That's where you can see that work ethic versus somebody who's posting maybe once every 2 weeks. You're not serious.
You're not committed.
That man was
You're not consistent.
So that's where I think that level of judgment and when you're saying, okay, I don't want to do this no more, that's what that should come from. What is your actual work ethic to the goal that you're trying to actually achieve?
What are you doing behind the scenes?
I mean, listen, that's a dangerous game. Let me just add a little bit to that. Why I say I think it's a dangerous game because you get a lot of people that will, stick with the person when they broke, they fighting for their dream, and then when that person get put on, guess what they do? They leave. They drop him. Kevin Hart, biggest example, right? His wife was there riding for him the whole time. He was coming up. As soon as he got where he needed, he left that girl and got married to another girl. Well, so I'm just saying that's
cheating the whole time.
Probably was. Probably was. But she was there. So I'm just saying that's
the gamble you willing to take.
You advocate for women out there. That's tough. That's a very tough situation. I'm risking you leaving me when you actually make it.
Yeah. She's still doing a little good for herself too.
She is, but that's because she put in work.
I ain't trying to say it mean like that, but she.
Okay.
She still saved herself a piece of the pie.
Okay, next one. I don't know. You guys probably heard about this one. So, you guys, I'm a nurse, and I moved into a new apartment complex. And I told my coworker, she said she knew the maintenance man that worked there. I did not think anything of it until one day I was getting in my car, and the maintenance man stopped me and said, "Ain't you such and such?" He said that my coworker took a picture of me and sent it to him. I feel very violated. What should I do? Sincerely, Master Key. What do you guys think about this?
That is tough because as something as simple as that, might look as simple as that, is not as simple as that. Sex trafficking is very real. Human trafficking is very real. And you sent a picture without my consent to someone I don't even fucking know.
Like what?
That's really scary. And then for them to approach me, and then too, like maintenance, they have keys to
that's
every.
They have
everything. Like
no respect.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
In the shower.
Right. So it's like that level of privacy, and like now you shaking up my security and my safety in that moment. I wouldn't know exactly what to do other than to report it.
I know what to do.
I'm reporting it moving.
I would have walked in, clocked in, and fired on her ass real quick.
Like that's a tough one.
Old and swear to God.
You can't play with shit like that.
Yeah, I've actually
she would be in one of them goddamn beds.
Nothing came of it, but I actually had something like that happen. Mm-hmm. Back when I was a clerk at the post office, I had a customer actually take a picture of me.
You left the post office? I'm sorry, man. My bad. I'm sorry.
Take a picture of me and send it to one of their homegirls. And I found this out through my boss that was friends with the one that ended up getting the picture. And I'm like, yo, what? She's like, yeah, such and such took a picture. I'm like, that's wild as fuck. So, but yeah, I definitely think that it definitely creates a safety hazard for the one that basically was unknown of what was going on. And now I got to question our friendship because you out here taking pictures of me. And
who else you sending it to?
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
so
she just sent the Pookie and them and all them people. Like, look, we working up here. Like, wait a minute,
It's crazy.
It's like those TikTok find this man or like
Right. I mean, that's a very serious.
That's serious, and the internet will find them. Like it's scary.
That's a violation.
That's an HR situation as well.
It's a fact.
What about you? What would you? Let me just double back. Let's say the situation was she took a picture of you, and the person that she took a picture of who approached you was Beyonce fine, Melissa Ford fine, Nia Long fine.
Nah, ain't nobody pulling the wool over my eyes. That could be a setup for me. I mean, Beyonce, right? But I don't go crazy with Beyonce. I like Kelly.
Megan is Kelly Rowland. Okay, then Kelly walking up on you.
He saw me.
Hey, I saw you. My friends sent me a picture of you. You wouldn't think nothing about that. What's up? That's all you be saying.
I'm still not falling for that because that's still weird. That's weird to me though. I don't care how you say it. I don't trust nothing like that. I'm real.
It's set up different now.
I'm real skeptical on shit like that.
When you meet somebody on a blind date or a friend or a coworker, that's how it is. What you mean you don't know the people? But you take
I'm not gonna see you right away though. Like.
And it's a blind date in 2024. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, you mean
what the hell? Like, you think I'm gonna meet you one night and be like, oh yeah,
it's only a blind date if motherfuckers out here catfishing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
No one
other than that,
I'm calling cap on what you saying. I'm just gonna let it ride right here.
you can, but I'm not doing the weird shit like that. That's creepy.
I already know how we'll get down in the bayous and you hear me. Next
you know
one. next one. Guys, I don't know how to feel. I asked my girl for some money for some food so I can get something to eat for lunch, like $20. And she said she did not have any money. But I go on Instagram, and she eating steak and lobster for lunch. And I know she paid for it, too, because none of her friends got no money.
How many minutes ago?
I don't know how to feel about this. What should I do? Sincerely, show me the money.
How do you know that her daughter didn't buy it?
Plot twist.
She just the letter say her friend ain't got no money.
But how he wasn't there. How you know the doctor didn't buy? He a nurse. She's a nurse, right? A nurse.
Oh no, this is a separate letter. This is a different letter.
Yeah, down the line.
That we moved on. Yeah, this is a different letter. Yeah.
What are we on?
Another letter.
Jesus.
So
we're gonna pitch it over.
It's okay. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So I don't know. For me, it's giving broke. I don't know what my man's got going on and why he asking his girl for money for lunch.
Yeah,
I can respect it. Like I'm not saying nothing.
Wait a minute,
wrong
I can't
with
ask my girl for no money for no lunch.
No, I feel like if she your girl, she should already she should be making you lunch.
Exactly. That's what we get to. That's where we at. That's where we at with it.
If we like that,
Hey.
you get what I'm saying?
Ramen noodles.
Tupperware bowls. No, Tupperware bowls. Come on now.
But it's interesting that he's judging her again. Back to this social media thing, because who's to say that she's the one paying for it? She could be having a side sponsor.
Hey.
That's double trouble.
That's a dagger. That's a dagger to the side.
So that's more of an argument that's leading in. Who buying you in steak and lobster? Why you eating steak and lobster at 12 o'clock in the morning on a random ass Thursday?
That's a fact. But even still, irregardless to what I am posting, I don't know how close we are for me to be giving you money. So we got to really go back and revisit this relationship.
Just said his girl, so that means his girlfriend.
Maybe he's not her boyfriend.
$20.
Wow.
Whoa.
God.
$20 or $5 or what is it for winnings 5 for 5 a bigger bag? You mean I can't get that?
4 for 4.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He want $20. So
A regular lunch is at least
$20-$25.
Yeah, y'all crazy. I'm causing hell.
Little Chick-fil-A lunch.
I'm causing
little Chick-fil-A lunch with that.
I'm causing hell as soon as she walked through the door. You ain't bring me to go plate. First of all, who paid for it?
I ate it all.
You ain't bring me none.
Nah.
I asked you for money. Ain't no food in the refrigerator. So, but I'm paying all these bills. I'll go right back to the bills. So I'm paying all these bills, but you can't give me $20.
Now that's a conversation.
That's okay. That's a valid point right there. I'm gonna let you have that.
That's when you add a little more to
I'm paying all the
situation.
bills.
But like you said, girl, but my girl, this is not. You want wife duties as a girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah,
but the girl wants husband duties. We want to pay for the majority of everything. But you what?
Not necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on the relationship. It
That's
depends
not
on
true.
for real.
No.
Ain't no woman gonna turn out extra money.
Yeah.
Ain't no woman gonna turn out no extra money. Like,
it really depends on the dynamics of that relationship.
Right.
You don't know the inner workings, but definitely if he's paying all of the bills, I think that she could spot the man.
I agree.
Randomly too, like.
Now let's go back to they should be cooking for it. We can't just they should be cooking for the people, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Explain that. Why?
I don't know. I'm experiencing something right now.
Is that a gender role, or is that because you feel?
It's like again.
Because he got me my lunch too. What's up?
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Like I said, right now I'm experiencing something a little different, but I've also cooked. So you know what I mean. So we're kind of like sharing that same type of
being reciprocal, yeah.
Right, that sentiment. So you cook for me, I cook for you. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like depending on what their dynamics are and what they're already doing for each other is reason why he's having an issue with that. You get what I'm saying? So is he always, giving her money for lunch and then now he's just, hey, you mind, returning the favor? And
I mean, one time
we know how these people out here operate. Yes, most likely the man is probably giving, even in boyfriend stages, they're probably giving a lot of money, probably paying a bill in the house in their household and all that stuff like that. So.
I don't know what everybody else doing with their money, but I'm not paying no bills if we're not together. I mean, when I say together, like living together. Mm-hmm. A person with their own residence, I'm not paying no bills.
Right, you should be established before even jumping into that, and not assuming that he's gonna take all that responsibility anyway.
That's a fact.
So y'all saying it's okay that she gets to eat steak and lobster and she can't give you $20. I just want to make sure I hear that as a group unit, as a unit. I want to make sure we're on the same page.
It's to be discussed.
Yes, it is. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be discussed when you get in the house. I'm raising hell.
It's to be discussed.
All the lights off. Nah, don't turn that on. You ain't had no money. Nah, what you talking about?
Nah,
she got a cash advance. That's what she did. She ran and got a cash advance.
I'm in the dark eating ramen noodles when you walk through the door. Yeah, this is what I got to eat, but you was eating steak and lobster. Okay.
Got a budget
with mimosas on a random Thursday. You know
why you in the dark?
You gotta.
Because I'm paying the light bills.
Yeah.
How you made the noodles?
The light to go off.
How you make the noodles?
Maybe I got the hair dryer.
How you in the dark but you paying the light bill? Like what?
What is going on?
It's a
already disconnected. You waiting that business day from turning back on?
It's all about the ego. Who cares about that? It's all about the ego.
What we got next?
Next one. Listen here, you guys. I'm working a standard 9 to 5, but truly, I hate my job. I cannot imagine that this is my life. But everything is so expensive. I'm so scared if I leave my job that I will not. That I will be hard for me to find another one. Do you guys have any advice for me? Sincerely, unemployment.
Yeah, USAjobs.gov.
I would say definitely don't go to unemployment. They're not giving you nothing.
If you go to their website, you can search, basically jobs within the government. So as long as they're, and a lot of the times too, they are open to the public, realistically. But I think if you're not actively job hunting and actually seeing what's out there, I don't know why you should be afraid if you're getting something that should be matching or even surpassing your current salary. Mm-hmm. So unless you're just out here, you really hate your job that bad that you're contemplating quitting, and you're not actively out here, then yeah, I can see where that fear may be coming from. But USAjobs.gov, y'all.
I'm a firm believer in never quitting a job before you have another one.
Correct.
Yes,
regardless of the
that is insanity.
I don't care how. For me personally, I don't care how much you hate that job. Keep that job, because let me tell you, it's rough out here, and these bills are high. This food out here is high.
Hit them with a left.
You feel me? I mean, they selling plasma and stuff, but still, that's not
don't
giving
do
like
that.
Used to give. I'm just to be honest with you, cuz
Do that.
It's not giving the money that you
got
used to give.
DoorDash, Uber, all that.
I'm just saying, I firm believe that you should never quit a job. So tough it out, my guy. Tough it out. I know if you, like you said, you got to be actively looking for another job, but don't quit that job.
No.
Yeah, and then if you need some education background, for those higher paying jobs, you got to make that sacrifice. A lot of people don't want to, accumulate more debt, giving the government more money. But sometimes if you want a better life, you got to make those sacrifices. Get yourself out, get outside of your comfort zone. So
that's where you grow.
It's a fact.
You got anything to add to that? You feel like we spoke?
I feel like y'all got that. I like how y'all did that.
This one is still in the workforce field, type of one. So this is another one. So you guys, I have a friend that is telling me they were looking for another job opportunity, and I was suggesting that they come to the job that I work at. But then they made this statement and said that I don't want to downgrade jobs. That comment made me feel some type of way. Do I need to say something to them about it? What do you guys think I should do? Sincerely, let me upgrade you.
I think that's a personal thing. Everyone's journey is different. What might look like an upgrade or downgrade to you might not look the same for me because you don't know where I came from to get to where I'm at currently. So it's like not a lot of things too. You cannot take things personal because when people say how they feel about something, it's them projecting onto you what they feel inside here. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be like, oh, like you doing this podcast. Oh, that's so silly. Why would I do that? But that's your vision. That's your drive. That's your goal. You came from where you came from to get where you needed to be, and where you at. I feel like you're exactly where you need to be to get to where you need to be. So with that, everyone's on their own path, and just take it as that.
Yeah. Listen,
advocate. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let Hollywood.
Go ahead.
Hollywood go first before I say something. Go ahead.
Listen, so I'm kind of in the situation that your boy was in, right? So, but I'm making good money where I'm at, but I don't hate my job, right? But I don't love it. So I've also been, contemplating, okay, what am I willing to sacrifice? Am I going from, 80 to 65 and still be good? But if someone has a job opportunity they're talking about because they know that I'm saying I want something new, but you're making 50, I don't know if I can go that low. And that may be where you're at, and the lifestyle that you're actually currently living, you make things, you're making those moves, right? I can't make those same moves because my lifestyle is a little bit different. I'm up here at 80,000, so there's certain prices, there's certain things that I'm eating, a certain car that I may be driving. I can't manage that with 50,000. Right. So don't take what I'm saying personally. Understand that this
different
is something
quality
outside
of
correct, and I just can't make that move. It's not beneficial for me.
Exactly.
So I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, like some people have kids, some people don't.
I hear what you guys are saying.
You can't willingly put yourself in a hole.
And I understand it. My issue with that is that I believe that we were all raised with understanding, with respect. And I think if my friend came to me and they said that I have a job opportunity and I knew that it was a lower pay grade than me, I would just politely decline in a different way than saying that I don't want a downgrade job. It's telling me that making me feel like my job is a downgrade from what they have, like I'm lesser.
I can't.
But why take that personal?
I was say you shouldn't let that affect you though.
Right.
You shouldn't let that affect you.
We're not gonna sit here and say like the human beings.
We're speaking. We're human beings, but you're human being. But you have to step outside of your ego. Everyone has to step outside of their ego.
We're speaking to the general world here, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is not the same. Everybody is not going to receive the same thing. People are not going to receive the information the same way that we all would, right?
Correct.
We probably be like, okay, doesn't mean anything. So, but there's other people out there that are more sensitive. Be like, okay, you're my friend. You coming to me complaining about your damn job. I'm trying to say, oh well, I got this opportunity for me, and your dig to me is like, I don't want to downgrade. Well then, fuck you then.
I don't know. There's context that still has to go into how that conversation even went.
Yes.
And what was the tone? Because if this was just a cordial conversation, you bring and say, hey, man, I got this job opportunity. And I was like, well, what are they making? It was like, I don't know if I really want to go down. If your response is, well, what you trying to say? Listen, I didn't mean any of, to be offensive. I apologize if that's the way you took it, but this is where I'm currently at. Let me give you my full situation and why that would not be beneficial for me.
I don't even feel like having to give a full situation because, like, what fits me, and what doesn't fit you, I just feel like.
And it's like, especially if you already see, like, how I'm living, like, beforehand.
Like,
you see the type of stuff. Like I'm saying, like the type of stuff I'm already doing for myself.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like that could
That's
be
like
like
asking Beyonce to go work at McDonald's.
That could be like where I'm living,
Like,
what I'm
come on
driving,
now.
stuff like that.
Okay.
I pay attention to lifestyle. So
All right. Okay. All right. I'm walking along. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Next one. Okay. This is a quick one. A friend ghosted and unfollowed me after getting a boyfriend. How do I get over this? Sincerely, Ghosted.
Go be an adult. Hey, you gotta be with everybody, man. Go be yourself. Go ahead.
I don't know what down there in the Louisiana Bayou say. I'm sorry, I keep saying. I just gotta say that with the crocodiles,
that's racist.
In the Mississippi River, that's two different states. But listen, let me say something.
It's still run through.
You can't say that. Everybody doesn't operate like that. If one of your best friends just unfollowed you and blocked you because they got a new boyfriend, you will feel some type of way. Come on, I need somebody to realistic speak. Next person. Hollywood.
I was being realistic. Go ahead, though.
One thing people have to understand as adults, no one owes you understanding.
Hello.
Like,
yes.
what? Like,
love that.
So I did actually experience that. I had a homeboy I was real cool with. We battle tested each other. You know, we've been through some things, and you know, he ended up getting him a lady. And the last time he was down, you know, he asked me, you know, to come out, and I was like, well, nah, I got other shit going on. And then my response, he left me on red. And then I let it be like that. And then I started, you know, just saying, what he got going on? And I noticed, you know, he got a girl. But I had to understand that whatever the place was in my season for, you know, to be in his life was no longer available. And so I took that on the chin and said, I got to let my man live. But we didn't have any ill will. So if I felt like if we actually saw each other in person, we would still be able to pick up where we were.
And you wouldn't feel any type of way?
No. Why should
you shouldn't need to.
I'm not emotionally attached to relationships in that manner, because I do understand that people do outgrow each other.
So you outgrow the person, but then you try to come back. What about the people that try to come back?
I got an experience with that too. So I had a homegirl that, you know, we knew for years or whatnot, and we had a tough conversation, and I kind of had to basically let her know, like, look, the way in which you're coming at me, I don't really tolerate that kind of thing. And our relationship was always surface level, so it never got that deep. But once I corrected her, she felt some type of way, and she ended our friendship. Later on, a month or two, she's checking up on me and wanting to know how good I am, and I kind of like I never responded.
Right.
And I let her know that, you know, basically I don't fuck with you like that anymore, because I blocked you and, you know, deleted everything. So you picked your side, stay on that.
I'm on some news.
So if you leave, don't come back.
That's a fact. But like I said, it depends on how that relationship, like a ghosting is different. If you leave and come
back, you got to come back correct.
Yeah. But it's, like I said, you said ghosted. So I didn't have a reason to go off of. But if you straight up tell me you don't want to be cool with me no more, all right, well, cool. I know where we at.
Yes.
I speak to the American people that have feelings.
Oh my God!
I speak to people.
It's a cancer in you.
It's always about having feelings. Take your feelings out of it.
I would never.
The world do not care about your feelings.
That's but here, but I care about my feelings. If
I understand that.
And you gotta face that at home.
It's gonna always be about my feelings. You feel me? Anytime it comes down to me, it's gonna always be about my feelings.
That's real.
Tico don't care about your feelings.
If you my dog and you unfollow me and block me, you don't have to see me about that, homie. Oh, you can't. You definitely not. Definitely like if say the chick break up with you. Hey, what's up? No,
you gonna have a lot of disappointment walking around thinking that somebody owe you something.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're too old for that.
Hold on. I'm not saying I would handle this the same way. I'm just saying how I
It
feel.
sound
You
like
feel
it.
me? I feel like okay. I believe that the people that don't owe. Well, I think we just said people don't owe you anything, but your moral compass should show that this is a person that has been
Everyone
good.
didn't grow
This is
with
a
the
person
same
that
moral
has been
compass.
good to me. Why would I not be good back to them?
Everyone did not grow up that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
But they left you though.
So then God gonna come back and get it then. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay. I'll let my Jesus Christ Lord Savior come in then. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the next one because you know
He's
what?
the
Q,
savior.
you over this? You on this podcast lying.
How?
Next one. My son is
Trying to show I have
18.
morals.
And he set me down and told me that how I dress makes him feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
He explained that sometimes I'm too flashy or a bit too form-fitting, or I dress too much like a young woman for his comfort level. Excuse me. He politely asked me if I would consider changing how I dress, especially around his friends or his classmates or in public.
Yes.
How can I communicate with him about this issue effectively? Because I don't want to change my style of the way I dress. Sincerely, Body Yachty.
You can't do that out of respect for your son, though?
I feel like around his friends, especially.
Yeah, that's wild. School, too?
I'm going to let y'all have this moment. Keep going.
It's okay. As a woman, I have kids, so I can answer. I have a son now, so I feel like I'm here. I feel like as women, we still want to feel sexy, have that, sexuality about ourselves. Because once you have kids and everything, like all that just goes out the window. We kind of neglect ourselves. So I feel like it's good to have that confidence, feel good about yourself, look good. As far as the son with the friends, I would not dress a certain type of way in front of his friends to create issues between them later.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying just be completely like not sexy, but I'm not going to also change who I am either, like to appease anyone else. But there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes.
Yeah, me and one of my old homeboys growing up, we used to have like little things that we used to play and say, you know, your mother's my girlfriend and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But it was only because as a young man, you know, if you have an attractive mother, that's just what came with the territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my mother nor his mother were doing anything extra to draw attention to themselves. You get what I'm saying? And I think that that's a certain level that the mother should have just as a human in the first place, but also a mother, to not be basically exposing herself for that type of attention for a younger audience. If you're out here, now, because I would question what her social media looks like. You know, is she thirst trapping on social media as well? Because I feel like if she's showing it off in front of 18-year-olds, I can almost guarantee her social media is crazy. So I think that definitely was a good take, and I think she should hear him out and make sure that his feelings and the way that he's thinking is validated, and take it into consideration and say, okay, I can hear you and I can tone it down. But if you want this is my life type of thing, then I think that relationship is going to be strained because you basically neglected how your son is feeling. So,
That's selfish.
That's real.
yeah. Oh shit.
I mean, with me, like I've been like that, like the dude that like that had the pretty mom, like, oh, your mom, like, so I understand it from the aspect, like, my mom never wore revealing clothes; she just always had a pretty face. So like, but if you got to wear clothes like that around 18-year-olds nowadays,
Oh yeah.
nah. These 18-year-olds now, they'll be way more disrespectful than we used to be back in the day. Talking about it,
They might message her on the side and be
like,
hey,
for
yeah,
real, like
they
are that bold
They are
these
wild.
days. Like,
This generation is woo.
Yeah, what's good, Miss Johnson?
Right.
You know, such and such got football practice. Go ahead.
That's my turn.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, fuck them
antagonist.
kids.
Yeah, I know. Antagonist.
What?
Man, fuck them kids.
Antagonist. I know. Come on.
In the most respectful way.
Mm.
First is the
Once
feelings,
again,
now it's fuck the kids.
fuck them
Lord.
kids.
Feelings all over the place.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
explain
though.
something to you.
We listening.
I'm a grown. If I was a woman, okay, I'm gonna put myself in woman's shoes. I'm a grown ass woman. I done birthed four, six, a couple kids. You
That's a
feel
lot
me?
of kids.
Yes, it is. 4'6".
And I can't. What God gave me is this body. And you telling me that you want me to change the way I dress because you feel as though I'm not supposed to show off the way I look?
Throw a robe on. I ain't saying like you got
A robe?
in front of the kids. Throw it on.
The robe is sexy now too. What you
Nah.
mean?
I ain't talking about no sexy
No
silk
silk.
robe. Throwing one of them big, like
So
Austin had back
how
in the
about
day.
your friends just don't come to my house then?
That too. That's even better.
If you okay, let me say this right. If I'm dressing the type of way that you don't like because you worried that your friends are gonna say something, don't bring your friends around me.
So what?
Don't do. First, how about you start off first with getting your friends around me? Because I can't help but somebody look at me. You feel me?
So
and what if his mama's a single mama and she still gotta get herself? You feel me?
That's
She
crazy.
still gotta get her up.
So
She want to go down to the Piggly
Well, who
Wiggly.
though? Who is the
the
audience?
18-year-old.
Who is the
Down
audience?
to the Piggly Wiggly, down to
We in
church,
Florida, we ain't got no
down
Piggly
to
Wiggly.
That's in
TikTok,
Louisiana.
social media. She may want to be a little famous, little boost of confidence. You telling me you want me to
could
close up because your friend Scooter looking at me? That's not my fault. Get Scooter away from me, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, because you giving me I wear gray sweatpants in front of my daughter friends.
Whoa, that's
That's what
Speak
you
on
said.
that.
I feel like you would do something like that, and then it's fucking kids now. That's crazy as hell.
And walk around no
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. Work your way out of that
my
one.
statement, y'all. Listen
Work
to
your way
what-
out of that
what
one,
I
sir.
said, I am. I said.
Let's go.
My statement was keep the kids and your friends away from me. You invited the kids in my home.
We just came over after school to
And
grab
then
some snacks.
but you didn't even tell me they was coming home. You just brought them and knocked on my door. I'm coming
Oh,
to the house.
that's
and they
okay.
in my
That's
house.
different. But it's
You know when I get out of school, though.
My sentiment is that
I don't know you bringing your friends.
Hey, mom, got the kids with me. He probably shot a little text like, "Hey, mom, boys with me. We gonna
And
come to the house real quick."
I done spent
Eat
8
up my
hours.
snacks.
I done spent 8 hours at the job, and I gotta come home and put on a bra because your friends are here.
You gotta throw on a bra, throw on a jacket, throw on a hood around the house.
Listen, if this is a black mama, I already know that ain't going where he bringing people over and she don't know.
Exactly.
Well,
I'm
you
not
right.
gonna walk up to the
Ain't no
house.
surprise on the way.
Nah,
You right.
look at me. Who is that?
I ain't gonna hold you, but I said what I said.
We know.
Okay, let's go to the last letter, right? This is a little longer one, okay? A week ago, I went on a first date with a woman that I matched with on a dating site for a long-term relationship
Be okay?
/ lifetime partners, probably one of them. The next day, I let her know that it would not work out, but we have plenty of things in common, that we can remain friends. Today, she has just sent me a message that she said that I was nice and respectful, that she did not represent herself well. She asked me why I think it would not work out. The reason why it would not work out is because, honestly, she was not physically attractive, and she does not look like her pictures. Plus, I think she did not dress well for the first date. Damn. She asked me why it would not work, but I fear that honestly answering her would jeopardize our friendship. That is new. I don't want to hurt her. Should I be honest? Should I respond? Sincerely, honest, why?
Hell yeah. Tell her exactly what the fuck on your mind.
Wait.
If you,
It's okay.
But it's about the delivery. It's about
He came on hoop. He came on scrum. Tears was gonna be in eyes.
Listen, because you listen. Okay, so when you're in that type of situation, you've already come up with the reasons as to why it's not going to work.
Right.
So there's nothing that person is going to be able to do to change your mind. Because now basically you're going to have to say mentally, you're going to have to say, okay, I'm going to settle for some things and bypass it. If you didn't already come into that situation saying, okay, I'm going to be basically judgment free and basically take this person for who they are and not what they look like, it's not going to ever work. So if you're already that, vain when it comes to that, it's
We
pointless.
ain't gonna act like looks ain't important to be physically attracted
Looks
to the
are
person.
apart, but everyone wants Instagram models, and that is not realistic.
I think
in real life.
people want what they desire in their preference.
That's fine, but don't disregard. Like,
I don't know. Like, is one of those things like, is
Don't
she
disregard the
ugly from
basics.
the side or?
He said that she didn't represent herself well. She wasn't physically attracted to he wasn't physically attracted to her, and also she didn't dress well.
I wouldn't get too
So he
much
doesn't
on,
like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't like her. I mean,
Jeez.
he
like,
doesn't
why-
like her.
I mean, you want to be a friend though?
I think
Why you want to be a
everybody-
friend?
Why
right,
not?
at least like if
Why-
y'all had good conversation leading up into y'all going into pursuing a date,
Yeah.
y'all could at least be like, hey, I had a good time, but I just think I see this better going off as friends.
That's what he said, and he said she ran back around and was like, "Well, I didn't represent myself the first time.
She
Why
wanted
don't
to
you
do
like
over.
me?" Then I'm gonna
We ain't
have to
getting
be honest
do-overs.
with you, baby. I don't want you, Shawty. I don't want you. Why? You don't look good. Why you dressed it horrible on that first day? You probably was musky too.
And your
These
feet
are the
stink.
things like you
That's
want him
crazy.
to say to her.
Not,
No.
I don't
You
know.
know, say my
about-
voice avoid her at all
But
costs.
when you
Run.
say not representing herself well, like what was she wearing?
Yeah.
I need like
Well, the only thing he wrote was she didn't dress well. So however she looked, it wasn't pleasing to him.
Shirt was too big.
I don't know because
Granny
Flip-flops.
like everyone's style is different, so
Flip-flops
it's
too
like
loose?
that's a fact. So if she came there with like a jersey on with some baggy pants and some Vans on, that may be what she was comfortable. Depends on what we were doing.
right.
So I wouldn't judge her based on what she was
That
wearing.
first
But
outfit.
Yeah.
if you weren't physically attracted to her, and I think that too, he may feel like she lied because say if all of her pictures was filters or they was just neck up, you get what I'm saying?
That's
If
a big thing.
He did say he did.
It's a big thing.
He did. say-
Neck up is a big thing.
She definitely. He said that
No
she
pun
didn't look the way she said. You know what? It's okay when he do it, but it's a problem when I do it. You know what I'm saying? I see what this rodeo is.
That's funny.
My advice was run for the hills. That's not your friend anymore. You only met her like a week ago. It's wrap it up. Put a bow.
I'd say like
Or you
that's-
can just go to her and tell her, unfortunately, I'm not attracted to you, which is gonna really hurt her feelings.
But she needs that
I'd-
closure.
yeah,
So
I'd
give her
rather-
that
I'm about to
closure.
say yeah.
Give her that
Okay.
closure.
Give her what she looking for.
Baby,
Yeah.
I just
In a
think-
polite way.
I just think that you dressed it ugly. I
ain't gotta
thought
even go on.
but that's what he
I
said.
mean,
He said that she dressed. You said keep it real.
To her, I mean to
Yeah, but,
him,
I mean,
he thinks that.
So just put it that part of just so she wasn't attractive.
It
Come
depend
on,
on it depend on
man.
where they went.
Yeah.
If her fit was appropriate before they went.
He wasn't attracted from her off rip, so he found every little thing to add on to the
Correct,
reason why
yeah.
not to fuck with her.
Yeah, he
like,
found it
period.
what it was. Yeah. So but I think he should have kept it real, and they should have never went on no date.
Yes.
But he said he said that she didn't look like her picture. So that was the first date.
So he was in his mind had one way, and then when he got there, he was like, "Wait a second!"
Right, 'cause
Like
she
he
didn't
felt like
look
he was
her pictures.
catfish.
So that's,
essentially.
okay, so that's what I said. So if I feel like you lied to me, then I got to keep it blood raw with you.
Right. I think as soon as the bread came to the table, he said, "Look here, this is not what you look like. What's going on here?"
I
And
mean,
got his food and dipped.
That's more disrespectful.
But
if
saying
they
that
have
she-
FaceTime
saying
calls
that she
before the
like,
meet
come
up.
on.
But saying she's not physically attractive, that's gonna hurt regardless. There's no way you can word it when somebody is
I might not
into
be your
you.
cup of tea, and that's okay. Let me know that. That's fine, so I can move
Yeah.
on. That's fine. Some people like chubby chasers. Some people like skinny models. Everybody's
If a
different.
person says that you like says that I'm just not attracted to you, the first thing you'd be like, well, what is not attractive about me? And you're gonna start thinking in your head. So that's kind of worse. I don't think there's
I'm
no
not
way he could
attracted
have got
to you. It
around
could be your
that.
energy. It could be like the vibe you give off. It could be your size.
That
It
man
could be
said she-
whatever.
no, he said
I'm just not attracted to
he
you.
said physically attractive. Ain't no vibe. That's the way she
I don't
was
have
looking.
to come and say,
Yeah.
oh, because your nose is this big, I don't like you.
I'm about to
Like that's no.
But y'all
I'm
saying
just
give
not
y'all,
attracted to you.
y'all saying give it
If
to her
you'll
straight,
find
no
someone
tracer.
who, you know,
That's
It's too fresh.
how
This
I
a pill.
would've been. I ain't even gonna hold you. So
My advice, whoever this was, is to run for the hills. There's more fish out there in the
I
in the
thought you
sea
cared
of
about their
friends.
feelings.
Huh? I do, but I don't like hurting other people's feelings though.
And this the one they met on the app.
Huh?
them kids,
This the one they
though, right?
this the one they met on the
But
app.
yeah, see, but I don't care about the,
Fuck the kids though, right?
kids are different.
crazy.
They bad as hell.
What? Yep.
My little nephew, I mean, that's the baddest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. He don't listen. He don't do
Children
it.
are
I don't want to
future.
disrespect him. Oh, you guys, listen. This has been a great episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, season 5. It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color. Make sure you follow me on social media at AmazingIam_. Also, make sure you follow the podcast page at ReadyForIt_1. Q, where can they find you at, my boy?
You can find me on IG at LA_VON225. You can find me on Facebook, DeQuincy Wilson.
This country.
Gang, gang.
My girl. Where can they find you at, my love?
You can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on TikTok _neat. So it's gonna be KNEEUH.
My boy Hollywood. Where can they find you at?
Instagram, you can do _DE_RELL. Also on TikTok, Hollywood Videos 04. Also, if you anticipate coming out to the workshop again, it's going to be July 14th. Just type in Truth Workshop. That is an acronym. So of course, use your periods in between the TRUTH. It is again a free event. Food will be included.
What kind of food?
I ain't got the menu right now.
All right.
Last time was Pollo Tropical, so I put a little money into my events. So yeah, again, this is again for mental health. Mental health matters. I think that that is something that is ignored here in the U.S. And maybe even all over, but definitely here in Tampa as much as I can. I'm gonna try to basically make an impact on the men around. So. Women are can come out as well as and it is children friendly as well.
You guys, this has been another amazing episode of the Get Ready For It podcast. But before we go, it's my girl Lexa DeVoe. She came out with a single called For What It Is. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Get ready for it, y'all.
It's been a long ride by your side, some long years, but I did the time. Thinking of a reason why I can't find. What do you do to leave us so tired? Baby, spend your nights alone, staring at your phone, holding back tears, cause the love ain't gone. Did me so wrong, so I sing this song. Rest in peace to a happy home. Ties were broken, trust is gone. You really did me wrong. Sleepless nights, bed full of tears, praying to the Lord, please heal me. I've been acting like I'm all good, but deep down inside, wanna break down and cry. Congratulations, I can't even fake it. You have my mind gone, baby. For what it's worth. Thinking about the way that I had your back, I stood 10 toes down. Baby mama drama, the deceit and the lies. Still love unwavering, but fuck all that love shit. All the love I had shit. Man, I'm calling it quits. Packing all my bags, never looking back from here. Baby, ties were broken, trust is gone. It's all gone. You really did me wrong. Sleepless nights, bed full of tears, praying to the Lord, please heal me. I've been acting like I'm all good, but deep down inside, wanna break down and cry. Congratulations, I can't even fake it. You have my mind gone, baby. For what it's worth.